Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Greedfall. And this should be the final episode of the series. And whether it gets released along with the previous episode or ends up coming out on a Monday will depend entirely on how long it takes us to finish this game, whether it constitutes being a full episode or not. But it was definitely going to take us more than the 10 minutes to finish that I had in the previous episode. So we have Ciora and Vasca with us, and we are now going to gather the rest of our companions.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. Then you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you.
Even if
You have been
Leme's
precious
not
allies,
joining
and
the
you are
fight.
proving once more the value of your friendship. Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
All right. It's time to do this. It's not that it is a difficult situation. It is just...
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
All right. I'm going to craft as much ammo as I can. It's 373. That needs to be enough. Major health potion. I think we'll need more than 30 of those. Magic potion craft. We'll add another 10 of those. And greater armor ointment. Ah, crap. We are very low on that. So there we go. Okay. Now, potions. Major health potion. No. I don't want to drink one right now. I want to reassign it. Find 2. 1. Thank you. Find 2. 4. And this one is... Alright. And now we will replace that. Where'd it go? Major health potion. Crap. Yes. One. There was something else I wanted to add. Yes. 20 of those. And assign that. Hello. Sorry. That on 2. And occasionally I do... What do I have for Fury Potions? I have 12 of those. I don't have any Greater Fury Potions? Is that even a thing? Or Major Fury Potion? I'll do 12 of those. I'm not gonna assign them though. Alright. We are done there. Now we have to head up. Hey, where is everybody? Come on, you. Everybody's on the team now. Right? Good. Preparations are complete. And we have to head up to the volcano. Constantine, you moron. To the right is blocked. Which means we have to go on the path to the left. All right. We're finding bodies.
Disade, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Okay.
Maybe
In what direction?
protect me in this battle.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Already we're having a lot of Space is good. There we go.
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you.
Okay. Awesome. 2 of the... Decent. Take everything. Alright. At least in looting all of the bodies, we're picking up additional potions, which is good. Hate to lose Kurt at that juncture. Really? Nope, that's not gonna do any good. Sorry, Vasco, but poison doesn't help with these ones. God damn it. Dude. I noticed. There we go. It gets hard in these little narrow passages because I lose track of Desarde on occasion when he gets hit. And it's hard to avoid getting hit sometimes because you try to dodge and there's nowhere to dodge to. You literally get stuck on terrain and beasties and allies, and it's very frustrating at times. Okay. More bodies and another blockade. Don't really need any of the gear though, because we're not going to get anything that's better than what we currently have. Okay.
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtiman dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
Alright, techniques. Stasis gun. Where are they? I'm up there. Alright. Stasis spot on that one. Not gonna be able to get up there.
Hey, come on!
Wait! I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck. Oh, and Vasco. Be careful.
Can't talk to him. Nice. Tracker's tunic. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Continuing up the hill. Yes. Before we get any further though, apply another stasis coating to the blade. And now we are stuck with Petrus. It was useless in a fight. Actually, where are we? Alright, we're still recovering. Ah.
Is this the last time we'll see each other?
I don't know.
Go.
Yay. It's the first time I've actually gotten to see that whole cutscene. Okay, just let that do its work for now. See the armor ticking down. Now we'll restore those spells on each of them. I'm gonna get hit here. Told you. Just 1 and 2. Alright. That one's dead. And you are dead. And Petrus didn't help at all. Yes, I apologize to my audience members who are not appreciative of the Bosco Male Desarde little relationship option that I allowed for. Hello. Would you put your sword away? Thank you. With Male Desarde, you can also romance Siora or Afra, but yeah, I don't like Afra. She's a bitch. And, God damn it, Petrus. We're gonna fight it. Quit wasting my... Thank you. Stasis potion. Or stasis stone.
This time it's my turn. It's up to me to stop the last wave of creatures.
I knew
You're
you'd
gonna
say
get
that,
yourself killed.
but I hoped I was mistaken.
Constantine thinks of you with a lot of affection, despite his madness. You are more likely to convince him than I am. My role is here. Go, go, my child. I pray for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful.
But wasting ammo, Desarde. Alright, loot those beasties. And once more, apply a stasis coating to our blade. Wish I could assign that a key, but I don't think it allows for that. It allows for you to assign... I'm not gonna need my light, so if I can, yeah, if I can assign that, then that'll be perfect. Alright. The final battle. Constantine. Why do you have to
Constantine!
be an ass? You were like a little puppy at the beginning of the game.
Restrain him!
I hate this guy. Hello. Damn it. I keep hitting instead of dodge. Damn it. No. Damn it. Alright, I need... Throw me outside of the battlefield. God damn it, now I'm stuck. Oh. And it keeps meshing out. There we go. Now we're free. I'm about to die. Because... maybe not. There we go. I need... Please. God damn it, I hate. No. There. God damn it. Like, I seriously don't have time to attack. Because I need to be able to... What are you freaking shooting at, Desarde? Dude. What are you even facing? damn it, that is not what I meant to do. Dude, you have to cast at the thing that you're fighting, dumbass. Damn it. Oh. No. There we go. Damn it. Get up to Sarde. Yeah. I told you to dodge, damn you. You cannot dodge back when he is firing at your ass. Does not work that way. That's why I hate that there are certain things you just cannot direct your dodge. No. No. God damn it. God damn it, DeSardo. I told you to take a potion.
I do not desire your death. I'm sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
Sorry, Constantine.
What a shame.
Good night, sweet prince.
Very odd is that it just takes one blow of the dagger to kill him, considering how much it took and Maeve survived. And arguably, Constantine was more powerful than Maeve at that point. But...
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their Donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malicor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Following this amazing victory, Vasco was awarded the rank of Commander of the Fleet. But he refused this honor. He preferred to stay beside the one he loved, although they do occasionally put out to sea. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkas's clan when not visiting her friends. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with Aranaikse helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the earth and learnt new techniques from one another, and in so doing, they restored balance between the New World and the Old. Following the investigations revealing the horrifying practices of Dr. Asili, the Alliance changed their methods and even appointed an ethics council to oversee the work of its scholars. The public revelations of St. Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good, and the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinde's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. and they did so all the more easily now that their shadiest members were out of the picture. Alas, the De Vesp's arrival didn't bring peace to this island. Their scheming left its mark. Some of the people of New Serene still believe the lies they spread. In Serene, the Council is still debating the circumstances surrounding Aurelia's death, as well as the merits of the evidence that was gathered against her. Tensions between the d'Orsay and the De Vespe families have never been higher, as the whole nation is plunged into endless clashes.
Good for them. Yeah, so that is Greedfall. And, I don't know. I sort of feel like I should show you the ending that you get if you choose to side with Constantine, but I'm not sure. Leave it in a comment on this video if you would like to see that, because I do have I'll have 2 saves that will allow for that. So yeah, that is the game. It does have its faults. I've pointed out plenty of faults throughout the gameplay, I think, but for the most part, I think it is really well done, especially for a small budget game. And despite the fact that each faction is sort of like a stereotype, the fact that they are all stereotypes sort of lends to the storytelling. It's like the storytelling in this game is phenomenal compared to the absolute crap that has been put out within this same time period. Like 2018 and onward was sort of the height of the checkbox mafia, I guess. I want to call it, where it's, you know, you're adding diversity just for a checkbox rather than actually creating compelling stories and fully fledged characters that are 3-dimensional, not 1-dimensional. So yes, the whole little list of voice actors. Don't follow any of these people. I should, but like, I like that Thélème is sort of the stereotype of religion, and the Bridge Alliance is the stereotype of science, and it demonstrates very, very well how, like, total faith and blind devotion to either can create, you know, closedness of mind and unwillingness to see the broader world. With the Knots and the Coin Guard, you have, you know, this alliance to, like, your own people that sort of causes this blindness to internal conflict and an allowing of corruption to grow, because you're so focused on the, like, creating this illusion of unity that you're unwilling to criticize your own people and, you know, their methods. And this game shows the negativity of that sort of attitude towards the world. And you also have I don't know, like, with the congregation of merchants, it's an issue of showing how a tolerance for corruption and just issues of how do I want to put it? Like this everyone for themselves and like sort of mafia mentality almost of our family against your family and all the intrigues and, you know, chess moves and all of that. It creates, you know, its own set of problems, and led Constantine to, you know, losing his mind. But overall, it's a very well done game, from that respect. Again, I have issues with the mechanics, like, and it's something that I complain about in a lot of different games. It's not just something that is inherent to Greedfall, but you know, so many games they create these like really fast moving enemies, adversaries, opponents, whatever you want to call them, that you don't get a chance to counter them if you are, you know, not quick enough. Okay. I have a feeling this just brought us back to the free fight. To say continue. Yeah. So we could technically show the other side of the battle, but not today. Not in this episode. Like I said, if you want to see the other ending, the results of the other ending, we can do that, but not in this episode. So, I definitely think this game is worth it. I suggest, though, either purchasing the DLC, like, with the base game, like, instead of separately the way I did, or definitely wait for it to go on sale. Because you saw I only got, like, 2 episodes out of the DLC, so 2.5 hours of gameplay is not exactly worth paying for it separately at full price. Although I do encourage you to support this company, because like I said, they did a really good job with this game, and you know, it's very, like, it's a preachy game without being preachy in the way of one-dimensional preachiness. Like the whole game is sort of built around, you know, explaining what can go wrong and why certain attitudes or certain positions can be bad. I wish they could have shown some. I mean, they did show some negativity to, like, the natives' attitudes towards the world. You had, you know, Ulin was so concerned with making nice with the colonists that he became underhanded in his dealings with his own people, so that was bad. And you had Daedra, who was just very warlike and didn't want to have anything to do with the colonists, and so that was bad. And then you had Thunkus in the middle, and like his was the positive outcome. But yeah, it's like the overall stereotype of what the natives sort of represent is sort of woo-woo environmentalism that like it's a sort of environmentalism yeah, I can't talk today, that bugs me, in that you know, people who gain a little bit of knowledge become kind of stupid. Like, they don't know what they don't know, and because they know a little bit, they think they're smarter than they actually are. And it causes them to have difficulty in creating a holistic approach to environmental stewardship or natural resource stewardship. So they, like, you have these weird extremes of protect, and, you know, one with nature, and, you know, worshiping it and glorifying it, and not understanding that a lot of the actual perception is not. That's a quick save. Let's go back to here. I want to hang out with the whole crew, not just Petrus, because I'm not a fan of Petrus. We'll gather everybody. There we go.
How are you feeling, my child?
No.
What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it hard.
Nicer. Indeed. Not only.
What's
You
happening?
will just get all of the dialogue. There we go. Alright. There we go. Now we have the full cast. But, yeah, it's a good game. I do like it. I'm a little sad that it's over, but at the same time, I'm glad it's over. But yeah, I do recommend it. And like I said, I have played this on normal. So if you want a little more of a challenge, you can certainly bump up the difficulty. I do most of the games on this channel under, like a normal or like mid setting that is going to give you, you know, the combat and the mechanics and stuff, but also allow you to just focus on the storytelling, because that is my focus in a lot of this gameplay, is trying to point out good storytelling versus bad storytelling, and hopefully encourage viewers, gamers, to be a little more discerning with what they consider good versus bad gameplay and game development. I think this is a very good example of you have diversity in it, but you also have characters that are well-rounded and well-developed. So yeah, like you can have your little gay relationship with Vasco if you're male Desarde, or lesbian if you are female Desarde with Siora, and both characters are still well-developed, well-rounded. They're not defined by their sexuality. Desarde is not defined by his sexuality. You know, that becomes just sort of secondary background noise, doesn't exist if you don't want it to throughout the rest of the game after you complete that little, you know, milestone or whatever. I think we've shown that very well with our relationship with Vasco. But you know, it is what it is. it's possible to do it without making it a bigger deal than it needs to be. Unfortunately, I think there's been too much of a push, and I honestly think that this time in pop culture media, whether you're talking games or TV or movies or whatever, is going to be looked at sort of in the same way as a lot of people look at old movies and like early movies where you had blackface because black actors were not a thing at one point, or you had very minimal roles that promoted a lot of stereotypes and really held them back in what they could do. I think a lot of the media that has been pushed in the last few years is going to be looked at in the same way as far as other brands of diversity, or diversity in general. But like I said, I think this game does a very good job with creating stereotypes that are based on philosophy as opposed to, you know, physical characteristics of identity, and because of that, it does create these well-rounded 3D characters, and that's why I like this game. It is a gem in a sea of gravel and just junk rock. So yeah, that's my review. If you have enjoyed it, please give the video likes. As I said, if you want to see the other ending, leave a comment, because I'm not gonna do the other ending. I'm not gonna come back to this series unless people actually want it. And I don't care if it's like, you know, 3-4 months down the road, if it's a year down the road, if it's 2 years down the road. I will still come back and give you that ending if you want to see it, because I will play this game again on my own time. Obviously I'll be giving it a break now for the foreseeable future while we move on to other series, and this is going to end up being a full episode. So Wednesday we'll be starting a new game, a new old game. We're going to be revisiting Horizon Zero Dawn, because I think I did only 2 side quests in the original playthrough that I did for the channel, and I want to give you all the side quests to sort of highlight the fact that the original game was much better in its side quest development and characters and all of that than Horizon Forbidden West, because those are 2 games that are definitely good examples of how to do diversity versus how not to do diversity. So yes, we'll be revisiting we'll be revisiting Zero Dawn and doing a full gameplay of that game. So if you are excited for that, please subscribe and turn on notifications, and I will see you back here on the channel when that series starts on Wednesday. Anyways, this crew is not going to see you again anytime soon, but I will. So, bye for now.